Okay, so let's stop talking about academics. I
Yeah.
just want to know more about like things like the food. How's the food like?
The food is awful.
Really? In Cambridge or in UK?
And UK in general, I think is bad. There's not much variety.
Oh, it's mostly like what kind of food? Like English food?
I
maybe?
don't know.
I see.
It's just not good.
I see.
Yeah, maybe
Like the
because
quality or the variety?
the
or-
quality.
Oh.
No. And also it's really expensive.
Oh, right.
Cheapest
Yeah,
you're gonna
well,
get is maybe £5.50
which is
for Thai food, for example, which is like $7 to $8. Yeah,
that's like the cheapest.
that's the cheapest I think I've seen. Yeah, even McDonald's there is like $8-9 for a meal.
£8-9 or
No, like
oh,
Singapore
Singapore.
dollars. £5 cheapest for something that's not really
Wow.
good to begin with. Yeah, the food. Yeah, if you like Asian food and you like Singaporean food, it's hard to find it there.
I see.
Yeah, but that's not to say that there's not a lot of cuisines there, because
Yeah.
you definitely get a lot of Mediterranean, Middle Eastern, Western, I guess.
Yeah.
They don't call it Western, of course, because
Because okay, I see.
there, yeah. But yeah, I just remember a lot of subpar sushi,
Okay.
just subpar Japanese food, for example. Yeah, I mean, just don't keep your expectations high.
For food,
Yeah.
For
I mean, for food, like, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
How about like in terms of like the stay? Because
Sorry?
you're like a hostel fee.
Oh, right. So, this is another thing to bring up about Cambridge. Cambridge is a unique system. So we are one of 3 collegiate universities in the UK.
Okay, so what does that mean?
So, okay, this is super hard to explain, but
Okay.
I'll try my best.
Okay.
Essentially, Cambridge is the university is organized into 31 different colleges.
Okay. Like Cambridge itself.
Yeah, so Cambridge comprises 31 different colleges, and each college is like its own academic institution that has its own professors, its own administration, its own finances,
Okay.
but also its own like accommodation
Mm.
and facilities and etc. etc.
So like law is one of them. Is it?
So see, this is different because in one college you can have students from law, you can have students from sciences, history, philosophy. So it's not. So that's like one level beyond the faculty divide.
Right.
Right. So you
right.
have the academic side divided into different faculties, but you also have this weird system where there are 31 different colleges that administer some of the teaching as well. So
I see.
so lectures are given at the faculty level,
Right.
but supervisions are given at the college level, if that makes sense.
Why do you know why they do that?
History.
I see.
Yeah, it's just a historical thing. Oxford does the same. Durham University does the same. So just think of it like you are part of a hall
Right.
in NUS.
But the hall
Except
has
the hall
professors.
has professors, has a lot of teaching, has facilities, has accommodation, has everything else. Yeah.
Interesting, yeah.
It's
That's
its
definitely
own
something I didn't know.
Institution, it's its own entity.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's just way beyond giving you accommodation.
Right.
Yeah, that's just one way to think about it.
So you have to stay.
You have to pick a college to be a part of.
Oh. Okay.
Yeah. When you apply, you have the option of making an open application. So that just means that if you get in, they will assign you to a random college.
Okay.
But you can also pick which college you want to go to.
Is it a guarantee?
No. So I know some friends who applied to college A, didn't really make the cut, but they felt that he was still good enough to be in Cambridge, so they assigned him to
Another
college C, for
Right.
example.
Right.
Yeah. So generally, which college you're a part of doesn't really make much of a difference, except maybe where you stay, and when you graduate, what logo goes with, what coat of arms goes with your cert or whatever. I don't know. Yeah.
There's not much cultural difference.
There's not much difference.
I see.
Yeah. It's just tradition. Yeah. And also you have the fun novelty of saying, "Oh, I'm from this college.
Oh,
Oh, you're from there as well." And oh, cool. Yeah. Blah blah blah. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. But generally, one college to another doesn't really differ much. Although there are some sizing differences. Some colleges are a lot more established and a lot historically. Right. A lot bigger.
Right.
Maybe some have better facilities,
Right.
etc. Because some are richer. But yeah, generally it just doesn't really differ a lot from one college to another.
And the hostel fees in general, like very expensive.
It's a lot cheaper than London, I can tell you for sure. Like
Okay,
London.
so just to give context, Cambridge is in.
Oh right, Cambridge is 1 hour train ride away from London.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oxford is also like about an hour train ride away in the opposite direction from
I
London.
see.
If you do like a degree in London, UCL, LSE, King's, Queen Mary, or one of those, generally you're looking at maybe £220 per week. That's close to like I think $400
Okay.
a week or something.
That's pretty expensive, right?
Yeah. So in Cambridge, in my first year, I got a really bad room, but I only paid £90 a week.
Like bad because
It was small.
Oh, you can choose like what kind
You can choose what's available
I see.
to you by the college. You tended to ballot for it.
Oh,
Yeah.
I see. Okay.
Yeah. So there's usually a balloting system. So you this year I'm paying maybe £140 because it's a much bigger room, 150. But generally speaking, there is a range that you can pick from. But you never need to pay £200, £220 because that's just way too expensive.
That's in London.
That's in London. That's
I
the
see.
norm in London. In Cambridge, it's like.
But do
100
people stay?
plus,
Do
100.
people stay in like London?
No, definitely
Oh,
not.
okay.
There's a residency requirement, so you have to be in Cambridge to get your
okay.
degree. Yeah, unless they exempt you because of COVID, and then you maybe do remote learning from Singapore. It's what I've done for like 6 months.
Okay.
Maybe more than that if you include first year. So it tends to be a lot more affordable. Studying in Cambridge.
Okay.
In terms of accommodation.
Right. Okay. So the next question I have is really related to like the current situation. But how is the Cambridge Zoom classes?
So they use Teams first of all.
Use Teams.
They use Teams. The quality of teaching, I mean, it's definitely gonna be hampered a bit. It's because you don't have face to face. But I think most of the professors and the supervisors adapted quite well. And they do their best to teach you virtually. Because you still can have your discussions. You know, like you still can vocalize your thoughts and have verbal discussions. That's no issue. It's just that you're just behind a screen. Right. So there's that. So on that supervision front, like generally it was adapted quite well to the online setting. Lectures, you don't have to do in-person lectures anymore because all they did was pre-record all the lectures and upload it every week, and then you have you basically
just watch it
on your own time and your own target. So that actually I found quite useful because sometimes lectures can go quite quick. And you can just slow it down, rewind it.
Oh, you mean before this, there's no recording of lecture?
In law, at least, there wasn't a recording of lectures. So it was like take it or leave it. You get what you have. So other subjects, of course, I think they do record the lectures, but at least in law they did not. But now they record the lectures, not even in the lecture theatre. They just do it in front of their camera or their laptops.
Like just talking
to it, and then maybe a couple of slides to go with the lecture. But I found that quite helpful. So because you could rewind and stuff. So that's something to just bear in mind. It might persist for the next. I think it's definitely persisting for the next academic year, just because of COVID. But they might resume normal teaching styles once COVID blows over. In-person supervisions, in-person lectures. But now it's just all online.
Okay. So would you say like it's okay, like something I've heard, not from many Cambridge students. They're just saying things like maybe like it's a waste of money to go overseas now because of this. Do you feel so?
I mean, it might be a waste of money now, but if you delay anymore, then it's a waste of your like a youth as well. Right. So what's the price you want to pay to start to basically do your degree, right? The experience is compromised for sure. I've had some juniors who were only there for 3 months and they came back. And that was their first year.
Oh, they came back and just did like
They did
the teams.
They did teams. They did teams for the rest of the academic year. Yeah, so the experience is definitely compromised,
Right.
and I do agree it's a bit exorbitant how much
Yeah.
you're paying for online classes.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I guess the sort like you can rest assured that the quality of teaching isn't completely
Yeah.
compromised in that sense.
There's
And
still value.
There's still some value when you're getting, and at the end of the day, you're getting a degree from
Yeah.
a really prestigious, renowned university. So sometimes you get what you pay for.
Yeah.
Yeah, and it's good because they also managed to keep make all the books available online.
Oh.
So I was never I was never missing
Yeah.
resources,
Okay.
unless of course they've those resources are only produced in hard copy.
Right.
Yeah,
Right.
but I think chances are you can ask the library, and they'll access it for you.
Wow.
I think that should be okay.
Wow.
That shouldn't be too much of an issue. Well, but I had access to online ebooks, textbooks, case books, stuff like that.
Mm.
Yeah. So in terms of what I was able to learn, that wasn't too diminished.
Mm.
Of course, in terms of the wider Cambridge
Experience,
experience,
yeah.
then you're definitely shortchanged in that sense. Yeah, but just about your priorities, I guess.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. So actually, that's it for the first part.
That's the first part.
The second part is just gonna be like the application process.